let's roll some dice in anger. This is Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, campaign 1, session. Fuck, I looked as well. What session is it? 27. 27.
It's one more than the last one.
Thanks, Mark. That's helpful as. So we left off because we're straight into action. Please like and subscribe. I'm Dave, the Dungeon Master. That's Tom, who's playing Kelevendros. Beneath him is Sam, who's playing Nordan. Bottom left is
D&D hoodie on.
Oh, which one? Oh, nice.
G20 with all the symbols in it. I got it for Father's Day.
Oh, how nice. Is that a hoodie as well?
Yeah. Jackson goes, Dad, you always wear that. And I'm like, yeah. What's your point?
Yeah. Of course. Bottom left is Mark, who's playing Sir Arthas Scalebane. Top left is Andy. Is that the Liverpool gang sign?
It's just a change from that.
True.
I was quoting Iron Man for the record, but
yeah.
And Andy was playing Leggit. Score. Right, we got through that bit. So you'd invaded camp Carrionclay. You'd started clearing out a lot of the Dragon Army soldiers. A little bit battered and bruised. You were starting to feel the effects when, from out of the sky, Black Death descended. Is how I described it to you last time. Out of the annals of history and legend, this black dragon started swooping down. There's no doubt in your mind what it is and what it means. Black Death has come for you, and dragons, like the gods, are real. Shall we start with a quick Mark game, just to make sure that we've got that in, Mark, if you don't mind.
Slope off and get a drink.
Right. So we've got
a Mark game.
Oh, thank you. The Mark game, if I don't just describe it enough, Mark, when he gets up and fucks off, will say normally two words, sometimes more, a verb and a noun. If any of the players guess it, then they get a free magic item. If anyone comments and you get it right, then so it'll be for next session if you comment on this session. So we do have one viewer in the world ever. So Jason, our friend in America, has gone with bludgeon. Yeah, now, because Jason normally comes up with good ones, but that's probably the best because it's relatively simple. You know, when it gets later on at night and he slows things down a bit.
And it's thematic as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go on, that gents. What are you having?
I'm just going to go with skin. Keep it simple.
Skin.
Yeah, like to skin an animal.
Yeah.
Or a dog.
I'm going to go with honey badger.
Honey badger.
Sorry, I'm just taking that off you, Andy.
No, mate, not at all. It's a good one.
The elephant's fault.
If he does it, I'm going to have him about that.
Thank you.
I'm going to go with excavate.
Excavate. Honey badger. So we're not accepting just badger?
Oh, that's the question, isn't it?
It does broaden it a bit, but he has mentioned honey badger specifically, so I'd be very happy if he'd said honey badger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we accepting badger if he says badger?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to stick to my guns, Dave. When he says honey badger, I'm going to launch the keyboard and just go. Officially won D&D.
There we go. We now know what Tom's win condition is for D&D to win the Mark game.
Yeah, and Andy's already won it in this campaign. So it's just you and Mark together then, Tom, if Honey Badger comes up.
My hero will retire rich and open a shop or something like that.
Okay.
Or a tavern.
Right, okay. We need him to come back now. The wife's just brought me a cinnamon swirl.
Oh,
Nice.
You got a spare bedroom over there, Dave?
This is the spare bedroom.
I feel like I need to move in.
Right, so as this dragon descends, the first thing I'm going to ask you all to do is to make a saving throw.
Can you push me onto the map, Dave? I've just got a black screen.
Gotcha.
You get a chance.
What I would like from you all is a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, and this is for a frightened effect. And I did double check, Mr. Johnson, you used your Kender frightened immune ability last session, so it's not available to you.
Right, okay, so it's still got a disadvantage.
Still got disadvantage.
All right. Okay.
Mark's the only one close enough to me to get the +3.
You will let me know if you can hear me chewing, won't you?
It was with disadvantage, wasn't it?
Disadvantage.
Dice betrayed me. They're on. I was on a 15 and a
Oh.
14. They switched to a 7 and a
Oh.
6.
Well, come on.
Mine
Let me
were
re-
polar opposites.
Let me refresh that.
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello, mate.
Yeah,
They're
just
not
to,
so-
strangle Salamander. He's all right now, though.
You're going to do what to a salamander?
strangle it. Okay, Mark. I need a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage from you, please, if you would.
Is this
Dragon
dragon fear,
something, is it,
Dave?
Mark?
This is Dragon Fear, mate. Yeah.
Wisdom disadvantage.
Yes.
And then add 3. Because you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, 15 then with the 3.
So,
I've just seen your door open behind you, Mark. I'm assuming the cat's battered it open.
Oh, yeah, she's just run in. She's gone to play with my wife. Come here, girl. Oh. There's the little offender.
there she is.
Little girl.
You imagine if Raven saw the cat on the screen as he was looking at, as she was looking over your shoulder.
Okay. Oh, mate, don't even.
So Kelevendros and Arthas scored 15.
Mm-hmm.
My
Doesn't
three's
apply to
baked
you.
in, It's 12. It's already baked into the roll for me.
Right, so you scored a 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And Arthas, you got a 15. Yeah.
With the pluses, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as this figure of myth and legend and death descends with this skeletal jaw and this sort of black greenish goop dripping from its maw, it looks around, looks at the carnage. Everyone pauses and freezes, and as it lands on top of the tower here, it knocks the tower significantly enough that the officers, the Dragon Army soldiers that were asleep on top, are woken up. And it shakes the ground to the extent that Kev the K-Pack is also woken by the sound and the tremor of this thing arriving as it starts to look around, and it spots Arthas and then swings its gaze towards Kelevendros, Nordan, and then finally to Leggit. You all have the frightened condition. Which in terms of game terms means that, say, ability checks and attacks are disadvantage, and you cannot move closer towards the object of your fear. As its eyes rest on Leggit, you're currently holding this sort of large spherical object that looks very much like an egg of some description. And it will scream in Leggit's direction, saying, "Bring that to me, meat bag."
Cool.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do a whole lot of groveling. So I'll kind of place the egg down very, very gently to kind of signify I don't mean any harm to it. And I'll, a bit like, Bilbo with Smaug, I'm going to really play into its ego and say, "Oh, mighty great Lord of Black Sky, your masters here have kept your child captive. We seek to give your spawn back to you. Turn your anger on your dragon overlord, your
Yeah.
Boonin overlord.
Yeah.
We mean you no harm, and we mean your kin no harm." In the deepest, most kind of, I don't know how deep a Kender can get. Probably not. "Dear Dragon Lord, please don't kill us."
Right.
You'd have to be Geordie as well if that's how high his voice was.
Yeah, it's let's have a
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What I want from you, Andy, is a D3 roll. So roll a D6. Mark, you're going to be 1 and 2.
Right.
Tom, you're going to be 3 and 4. Sam, you're going to be 5 and 6. Mark, okay.
Yo. Yeah.
So as you place this egg down, you notice that this huge black form is an entirely different colour from this egg. This egg is more of a sort of a metallic-y, bronze greenish colour. As the dragon starts to chuckle, you can see, "You really have no idea, meatbag." As he spins his head back towards Arthas, and he'll say, "Bring it now." And you hear this sort of rumbling coming from the region of its stomach, and it looks momentarily like a sort of a elongated neck with a fur ball as he's, and then you see his jaw gleam with this black and green slime as he spits it towards Arthas. Mark, would you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Do I get me +3 still? Or you still? Yeah, because I haven't moved.
Yeah, because you're still within 10 feet of me, mate.
Here we go. Oh dear. Now I failed horribly.
Mark, you take 42 points of acid damage.
That's dead.
As acid washes over Arthas, and you can see Arthas's form as he screams and his skin starts to melt. Are you wearing magic armor, Mark?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. So
okay.
That's gone. Oh.
As his plate mail is splattered all with this acid from the black dragon. So this, what I'm going to say to you, chaps, at any point, if you're making an aggressive move, we will go into initiative. But as it stands, I'm going to give you an opportunity to, if this were to happen again, it's kind of a little bit off the cuff, but Arthas drops unconscious, being virtually melted down to, and you can see bone sticking out from a lot of his.
Not very well.
As he spins back. God,
I'm going to be unarmored after this as well. Oh.
No, it's a good question. I did do some research, but I wasn't happy with it.
Is it more than £10?
Yeah. I mean,
We've got a bit of a problem, Dave. None of us can go near it, near the dragon, because
Yeah.
we're all frightened.
Mm-hmm.
Silly Dave.
Well,
I've
you
just
just
thought-
can't get any closer to it.
I didn't think the reason I've only just mentioned this is because I didn't think it would work, but I can absorb elements and take half damage, which would put me on. It was 48, so that put me on 4.
42 damage. So 21.
42. So I'll be taking 21 and I was on 28.
Yeah.
You have 7 hit points left.
So I'll blatantly do that. Sorry, I've only
Okay.
just read that. I didn't think.
Yeah, that's fine, Mark.
It does say it. Hang on, let's see. So I'm on. What did I say I was on? I was on 28, and I took 20.
You're on 7.
I'm on 7. Right. Apply. Right, and I'll mock off a spell slot. Sorry about that. I will definitely be.
Yeah, that's all right, because I think... what's it's not updating either. Let me see if I can reset it. There we go. Okay. So, you very much get the impression that the dragon is expecting Arthas to die as he spits this acid towards you and he spins back, sort of nonchalantly. But you obviously you weathered the blow. Mark.
I'd like to think, Dave. I'd like to think that he's taken the acid, not ready for it at all, not realising it was going to come. Gone down, everything started dribbling. You've just seen him just prop himself up, using the sword for leverage. I'd stand back up.
Nice. Yeah, but you. What we'll say for now, Mark, is your armor is functional, but it's starting to fall to pieces.
Well, we're not in combat, so I'm start rubbing. You're trying. Is there anything? I just try and pick something up and try and get it all off me because there's going to be acid on me as well, isn't there?
Yeah. That's why you'll still be able to use it. But there's enough acid on it that it's got onto the buckles, it's got onto the bits of straps, the leather. Yeah. So but it spins back towards Leggit, and it will say, "I am the master of these lands and these draconians and these forces. That is not my egg. That is my pride. Final chance, bring it to me."
Whilst this is going on, Dave, would I be able to surreptitiously use my Lay on Hands pool on myself?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So as none of us are going to be able to get anywhere near it, oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm looking at the spellcasters at the minute. Because...
Yeah, I'm looking to cast Levitate. I'm just looking if I can move it left and right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I can only change its altitude.
Cast it on what?
Cast Levitate on the egg. Because we can't go towards it, can we?
No. Well, what I'm going to say for
dragon, so.
For these purposes, if Andy's in possession of this egg, if you pick it up and say, "Yeah, I'm going to walk towards the dragon," that's fine, because that's the instruction he's given to you. But the rest of you is still. I mean, now that you've seen Arthas almost melted to, and you can still see bits of bone sticking out of him, and he's.
I'm not very well. I would say I'm going to try and get the remaining acid. The dragon will at least get the satisfaction of me going fucking out and trying to get it off.
I think we just need to hand it over. I don't think there's much else we can do here.
No, I'm with you.
Unless we hold it to ransom, threaten it if
Or
it
unless you two
does it.
disappear and We just have to make our own way.
You'll
Either have to surrender or run.
Dave said the egg is metallic, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's the legend. I mean, Arthas should know that in Legend, the good dragons are metallic. So it could be if evil dragons are real, and they clearly are. One's just nearly killed me. So if the evil dragons are real, that suggests to me the good dragons might be real as well. But there's clearly none here. But there's I think the egg is he specifically stated it's not his kin. That was the other thing. What does anyone else think?
I mean, the problem is we don't have time to discuss it between the party.
We don't, do we? I mean, I think we just have to give him the egg. I mean, there's no way we can fight. No way.
Cal's of the opposite opinion. Cal's rather die, but he's not the one in possession of the egg, so it's not his call.
Yeah,
and that's how you bring a campaign to an end.
Well, we've got. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of allowing a little bit of discord between you all because of the situation, but at the end of the day, it is Leggit's decision to make.
The man with the egg.
So the only other thing that seems to be happening is all of the Draconians have sort of dropped to their knees. There's only 2 Draconians left. The other Dragon Army forces, the soldiers and the officers, are sort of stood to attention.
Do I lose my concentration?
No.
I was going to say, because this chap's being squeezed.
Yeah.
Squeezing testicle.
It is. Or there's a hand nearby.
No, I think I'd got him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do you want? Are you going to continue to squeeze?
No, probably just keep hold of him.
Keep hold of, yeah, because he was sort of locked in space. That's
to squeeze,
right.
But you know what I mean. He's probably holding the spell, but like, oh shit.
Gotcha. So this kind of is down to you then, Andy. You're the one with the egg. You're the one that the dragon's talking to.
My thoughts are you two cast invisibility and fuck off, and then we either surrender or we go down fighting. That there are options, but
Arthur should be happy to go down fighting a dragon, but Mark can't be after rolling another character.
That's assuming he can't see us if we're invisible.
I mean, there is that. You could have see invisibility. They can't. That'd be metagaming.
Yeah,
that'd be metagaming, though, wouldn't it? I'd say it's not my call to make, but
don't like this.
So, Mr. Johnson, let's throw this back at Mr. Johnson. I don't like to say "shut up, chaps," but shut up, chaps. Mr. Johnson, all we've got to do in these circumstances is figure out what would Leggit do, not what would you do. What would Leggit do if he has a creature the size of a blue whale with wings? Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration. A killer whale with wings.
I need to go and triangulate strike slip fault, the word I was trying to get out. I'll be back very soon.
What? Strike slip fault. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know. That sounds geological to me.
Yeah. A fault in which 2 blocks slide past each other. The San Andreas fault is an example of a right lateral fault.
Nice. I thought they were just shifting tectonic plates, to be honest with you, but I suppose there's a more technical term, which is what he's just given us. Right, so I'm going to tell myself to shut up now. Shut up, Dave.
So we'll look at Andy.
No pressure. Okay. So he's going to go his own way because he is a brave little soul, even though he's got the frightened condition. He, as a last-ditch attempt, he is going to hold the egg against him, and he's going to hold his dagger over it, and say something like leave now. Prize will be safe. You to collect at a later date, and watch it become scrambled egg.
Whoa, nice.
Fucking don't make a wrong move, basically.
Okay. So let's have a game of rollies.
Yeah.
So you can choose. That sounds like set. Do you mean it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So if you wish to roll intimidation, what's insight's a wisdom check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your intimidation, please.
Oh.
Good. 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
But it's still a 20. Oh.
Still a 20. So the dragon this sort of serpentine form flicks backwards and forwards as you can see more of this acid dripping from it. I mean, it's dripping close to Nordan as he's leaning over. Nordan's just looking up and seeing that. Whoa, fuck, you know. And there's a pause. There's pause long enough for you to know that it's having to consider its position now. You can all repeat your wisdom saving throws. It will be a flat roll now, not disadvantage.
Righty-ho. So +3. Come on.
Come on.
Roll.
I get 21 with +3. Yeah.
Tidy. Okay. See, that works perfectly. The three of you have passed. Leggit, brave chap that you are, and you're doing the best that you can given the circumstances. You're holding this egg, sort of. You mean it, but you're shaking like a shitting dog.
I don't blame him. I don't
No.
blame him.
So the dragon it starts referring to itself in third person, and its name is Akviri, and it will say, Akviri is not used to this situation. And it sort of has this tick, and it looks around, and it's at the Draconians and its underling, and it's saying, Akviri is not sure. Perhaps another demonstration. And you hear this rumbling sound in its stomach again, as if it's going to repeat its.
I'm going in the room, run to the back of the room.
So can I react and cast great invisibility?
Sure. Yeah, you can all have. Is it concentration, greater invisible?
It will be, I imagine.
So I drop. Probably, I'd imagine the time on this, because it's only 1 minute for the earthen grasp, has probably ran out anyway.
Okay.
But I would lose that and then just.
Yeah. Okay. So he's no longer grappled. Mark, just before you move, Mark, the officers next to you and the Civac Draconian would potentially have an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah, let him go.
But the officer next to you, as you start to move, he will say, "Stand your ground, or you will die."
Oh, stand my ground there where I am.
So you're still moving?
If the dragon hits me again, oh no, I'll only be on 0. No, I'll stand my ground. Stay where I am.
Okay. Yeah, just want that. Like that. Okay, so what we'll do... Yeah, go on.
I would cast Sanctuary on Arthas.
Okay, it's not rolling to hit, though, with a breath weapon. Does Sanctuary still work?
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack must first roll a Wisdom saving throw. So it's like if he's targeted, has to make a save, and if you fail, he has to pick a new target. It doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects.
I mean, to be honest, if any of us take that, we're going to be down. So it's no biggie. And I've got.
Well, let's hold up, just because I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. I want to make this as interesting as possible for you all. This is a dragon encounter, so I don't want to muck it up. So, Akviri is saying perhaps another demonstration, and you hear this rumbling noise as if the acid, the bile, is going to rise again. What I'll say to you, Sam, is you're preparing to cast, and same as Tom and Mark, you're preparing to do what you do. Then Akviri will say it will sort of look around again, and it will look towards the Dragon Army soldiers beneath him in the tower, and towards the Sivak and the K-Pack and the officers. And it will say, I will not be held responsible for the egg's destruction. And it looks around to its troops, and it will say, bring me the egg and their heads to the city of lost names. And then it starts to stretch its wings and flap and fly off.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I think I just need to go be sick for a minute.
Yeah, I was happy.
Is that all right? There's a specific set of circumstances in the book. Andy, I rolled his wisdom check for his insight was 12, and your intimidation of 20 well beat that. So that, as far as I'm concerned, it was enough for you to get rid of the dragon for now. And you very much get the impression this is an all-powerful, near-immortal adult dragon. And it's in fear of this egg being destroyed. And the ramifications, God knows what the ramifications are. In fact, it will say, you'll hear him say, I will not be punished by Belefian, the youngster. As he starts to fly away.
Are there any knowledge checks we can roll on these names?
You wouldn't know Belefian.
I might know his mum. You're a
she, especially if she bakes nice pies.
Yeah.
And his name, dragons aren't real as far as you're concerned. So there's nothing that that he's mentioned specifically that you would be aware of. I like your thinking as always, Sam. I like where you go with these things. But what we'll do is we'll go back to initiative as everyone is knocked out of the... I mean, the Dragon Army soldiers revere this creature. And as it flies away, you guys are knocked out of your fear. But the three lads on the top are no longer asleep. So let's go at it. Let's see what happens for the rest of the session.
Can they make weird noises now?
Well, we've got to re-roll initiative.
Let's re-roll initiative, yeah, because we've started combat again. And we've got Kev the K-Pack in the mix as well.
Did mine roll? I don't think it did it?
Oh, bear with me one second. If I don't roll all mine, I'll forget which order I'm doing it. I'll just have a look in a minute, Mark.
Always.
Here we go. Leggit, Nordan, Kel. No, nothing's come up on mine, Mark. Did anything come up on yours?
Here we go, then. I think I had another window open. I don't know if it made any difference.
That's it, 14.
Happy days.
Okay, so we've got Nordan, Arthas, Kel, and Leggit. Are they the right scores? Yeah. So the first to react on this fresh combat is Dragon Army Soldier. He is the one near Arthas. That's going to be quite straightforward. He's going to step forward with his longsword with a big grin on his face as he comes towards Arthas. And he's going to make his first melee attack. He rolls 18.
Nope.
Here we go again. Second attack. 13.
No.
Yay. Dragon Army Soldier A is the one at the bottom, is going to... Interesting.
He loves it up him, he does. Cold steel.
No, he's just coming at you. He's got a Vicious Lance and he's going to try and kill Leggit. Natural one, first attack. But it is 20 on his second attack to hit Leggit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 5 points of piercing damage and 2 points of fire damage.
To that.
You little yeah.
Draconic Devotion is going to be... So it has to be 60 feet. So it's going to use its assault orders. And he shouts orders up to two other creatures within 60 feet. Can hear the officer. They can use its reaction to make a melee attack. Okay. So that's going to be towards you, Mark.
Yep.
So the officer and the soldier near you are going to use their reaction to try and hit you.
Right.
Officer first rolls an 11,
No.
and then the
I'm
soldier.
going to use my reaction to so I've got the feat
Sentinel
that's
feat.
known as what do you
Ooh.
call it?
Yeah.
My brain's just gone black. I've got Sentinel.
feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sentinel. Yeah.
So he's going to eat this.
Yes. Sorry.
That's a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
And that's 15 points slashing damage.
Yeah, kid.
Almost max damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he misses, and the soldier rolled a 17, which
That
misses
also
you,
missed.
Mark, as well. It's Kev the K-Pack has a vicious grin as he charges
Yeah, I bet
towards.
he does.
Yeah, he does. Sam knew. Sam already knew. So 2 daggers in hand. The first attack against Nordan is going to be 8.
8?
8.
That's a miss.
Don't chew that.
The second attack is going to be 9. Sam,
Also a miss.
will that do you?
Like I knew, Nordan knew this was coming.
So Kev, as he sort of pulls these daggers, he's sort of loping on all fours with these wings spread out. He thinks, I've got this. I've got the easy target here. But he just... do you want Nordan to dodge out of the way, or do you want him to fumble?
No, I feel like Nordan, now that everyone's woken up, he sees it. He's like, so he's spotted Kev, and he's like, that bastard's mine. And as Kev's coming at him, he's just sort of, he's prepared himself. And it's just a
Nice.
He was better prepared than Kev probably predicted after their last fight.
Excellent. So that's the Civac, the one last Civac. This is going to be against Arthas. 2 and a tail. So tail attack first. This is what I remember from last time. So that's 20 to hit you.
Nope.
No. So serrated sword, 23, Mark.
I'll have to cast shield. I'm on 7.
Okay. So your AC is now 26.
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy for you. Second attack is 24. So yeah, good use of shield. Yeah.
What a shame he didn't get me.
Okay, Sam, Nordan's turn.
Well, as the entire combat has now changed and Nordan is in a very compromised position, he's going to finish off what he is prepared to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have the invisible condition. It's actually a condition now. I can put that. Oh, it was anyway, but you're invisible. Yeah. So similarly before, if you remember, he can no longer use his opportunity attack to hit you. Mm-hmm. He cannot see you. But yeah.
I defuse a Russian spy whale because I'm very relieved. I'll be back in a minute.
Sorry, bear with, because I'm really having to manage.
He did bloody turn in a second. And he disappeared.
He does. You know what he's like. I'm just going to have to look up the 2024 opportunity attack. Say, opportunity attacks. You can make an opportunity attack when a creature that you can see. There you go. That's what we're after. Read no more. So that's your action, Sam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm really stuck with what I can do. So I'm just going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get myself a bit more central, not cornered.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
That's all I can. No, because I've used most of my sorcery points. Ah!
Yeah.
And then put myself in a compromising position.
Okay, you'll go, Mark.
Right, so what's next? What's near me? I've got 3 next to me, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll find move on.
Right, bonus action. I'm going to... In fact, no, main action first. Let's see, I'm going to cast... what's it called? Word of Radiance, Dave. Could you give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw from everything that's next to me?
Sure. So saving throw. K-Pack rolls 22. Sorry, Sivak rolls 22. Yeah.
Yeah, he passed.
Soldier rolls 12.
He's failed.
Saving throw. An officer rolls 13.
Oh, it's just bastard. Right, soldier takes 2d6 radiant damage. I was hoping to get them all.
Yeah, we've got to get your wisdom score up, mate.
Yeah. Yes, that's 8 damage to him. And then I'm going to use my last spell slot to drop. Where is it? Level 3 healing word on Tom.
You want yourself, mate? I'm fine. Don't worry
I
about
was
it.
going to say.
No, you can attack again and take one of them out.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's 8 hit points. Wouldn't make any difference. If I get hit, I'm going.
Is it? Does it mean Tom uses his reaction?
It would. You would have to use your reaction, Tom.
He's already used it.
Oh, in that case, I'll not do that. Oh, that was me. Right, in that case, I won't use my last spell slot. I will instead, just for see if I can. Let's have a go. So what's the thing? It's rallying cry, isn't it? That I've got. Let's have a look.
I thought that was bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
Oh no, you're doing a bonus action. No, ignore me, Mark. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
So it's D8 plus 5 temporary hit points on me.
Yeah, that seems reasonable, Mark.
So that's 5 plus 5. That's 10 temporary hit points.
Tidy, nice one. Is that turn for you?
Yes.
Okay. We've got 3 Dragon Army soldiers with javelins in the tower. Okay, what's smart money on here? They are. I mean, if I'm honest, Mr. Johnson, I think they're going to be throwing them at you, mate. You're kind of enemy number 1 at the minute.
Prior to them throwing their javelins, obviously seeing them lining up, and I use the reaction to sort of hold the egg up in front of me as say, look, don't fucking damage this shit.
Use it as a shield.
Okay, yes. So they run over the other side and they start throwing. Let's think. Are they going to come at you then, Mark? I think. They can't see Nordan. Yeah.
Okay, bring it.
I know, mate.
Can tip me too.
I know. Well, we'll say 1 at you then, dude, and then 2 at. The thing is, because Mark looks, he's melting, and he's kind of the easy target. And these are, these aren't roll randomly creatures. These are relatively smart. 2
I've still got a spell slot.
Ironically, they're probably. It's more likely they're going to hit me than Mark.
Let's do you first then, Tom. So first javelin is 18.
Misses. I've got a shield of faith up.
Tidy. So they have 2 javelins each. Second one is 18. That misses. So this is. Oh no, that's it. So first one against you, Mark, is an 8 to hit. Misses. And then we've got 15, and then we've got 2 more javelins. So 15 and 23.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Oh, nice one. Thank you.
6. Who's getting the advantage?
I'll give it to Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
He's the one with the biggest chopper.
Nice.
Misses.
As it were. Dragon Army Officer B is the one near. He's between you 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
He'd go for me, mate. I reckon I'm the one that's.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's just
by
hitting.
a thread.
Yeah.
On by a thread.
You know what? Because I'm going to regret what I just said about them not being random dice rollers. I am going to have a random dice roll. Tom, if you want to roll a dice and split the odds as you wish, it's between you and Mr. Downey.
Mark, do you want odds or even?
I'll go odd.
All right, cool.
It's
an even. Coming at me.
It's an even. It's coming at you, mate. So Vicious Lance is going to be 2 attacks.
Okay.
20.
Just a hit.
Okay.
I can't even...
Don't worry about
That
it.
is
Don't worry about it.
6 piercing, 2 fire.
8 total.
Yeah. Second
I just
attack.
gave myself my entire lay on hands pool.
Bad.
Right.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
That's 14 for the second attack.
That's a miss.
But he's going to use his assault orders on the other officer that's going to attack Leggit. Vicious Lance attack towards Leggit from behind is an 8 to hit. Don't you boys love it when the DM rolls shite? Kelevendros.
So we know what my action is going to be. So we'll start with the bonus action, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to use my healing word on Mark.
Oh,
okay, tidy.
I'll roll that for you. So that is 6 healing.
That's better than a kick in the face. I shall have some of that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Right, I've actually
and then, sorry.
If I get hit, I might actually stay up. You never know. Depends what
I'm going to hit Dragon Army Officer B in the face, and because we're flanking, it's with advantage, is it not?
You've got advantage from silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah. So use this as your what's it advantage? You're flanking it. Oh no, it has to be the next attack with silvery barbs, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it holds for a minute. Let me just
Yeah.
check. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else. Has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within one. Oh yeah, the next.
Yeah, next.
Okay.
Attack roll. Yeah,
Okay, 22 hits.
within a minute.
Yeah. Sponge
Okay.
spating.
And yeah, I'm going to use a first level spell slot for Divine Smite.
Okay, so that's now a bonus action if you're using the new rules, but
Well, I would have to pick a new subclass. So I would have to rebuild the character to do that.
Okay.
So it might
Stay as
happen,
you are.
but it's not going to happen
Yeah.
today. So I'm going to reroll both those ones.
Yeah.
So that's... I should have just rerolled the bloody attack. I don't know why I just did 2d6.
What's it? It's +4, isn't it? So 11.
Plus 4, so 11. And then I'll roll the Divine Smite, which is 2d8 on a level 1 spell slot. And that's 8 radiant.
Nice. He's still up. Only just.
Yeah, that's the worst thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, because I've now got to use my other attack, and it wasn't worth using the spell slot in that scenario. But I'll let him again, because screw it.
Okay.
Why I've only rolled once, I don't know. So, does a 15 hit, Dave?
No, it doesn't, mate.
No.
What's
I
Ah.
wished.
Okay, is that 10?
However,
Oh, no.
yeah, I'm going to move around him, though. I'm going to move to there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wicked.
That's it. Get the wall back together. Get the
Yeah.
meat
Yeah,
grinder
stand
going.
together.
Takes us to Leggit's turn if Mr. Johnson's gone into. There's a mysterious Necron-like glow in the.
In the background.
Yeah. Yes, Dave, there is, isn't there? It's reanimation protocols.
I really enjoyed that game, mate.
It was good. It was a good game.
I've got to try and beat your brother next.
Interesting.
Our first game of 40k the other day, Mark, against Tom. Yeah, it is fun.
I used to love it. I say I've got, and I will get it. I will at some point go up there and dig it out, Dave, because I really want someone to have that. Someone
Yeah,
that's
I'll have another
fun
look.
with
I'll have another look. Mr. Johnson, your turn.
What's the Necron?
It's a 40k thing. They're like, robots, basically. It's sort of like...
They're a bit Terminator-y, aren't they?
Bit Terminator, yeah.
Lethal, indestructible bastards.
I'll send you a picture, Andy. I'll send you a picture.
They are snazzy.
Speech is free, is that right, Dave?
I beg your pardon?
Is speech free?
Yes.
Free action in combat, yeah. In which case, I'm going to hold the egg close into me. I'm going to raise the dagger even higher, ready to stab. And I'm going to threaten the dragon officer. Am I looking at him? He's in command. He's dragon officer A. Correct? Is he lead? Is he in command of the camp as it stands now?
He looks to be. You can, as you've looked around assessing the situation, it's there's 2 officers left, one near Kelevendros and one right next to you.
Yeah, I thought there was 2. I just assumed like Dragon Officer A is before Dragon Officer B, so I thought he's in charge.
Well, he is an authority figure, but yeah, tell me what you've got planned.
Well, I'm just going to threaten him even further and say 1 step closer to me or my party, and you face the wrath of what's the dragon's name?
Jeff.
Akthiri.
Jeff Akthiri. You face the wrath of Akthiri. So stand down. Last warning.
Right. And you mean it? You're going to stab the egg unless he stops?
Yeah.
Right. I'll be honest. I've just passed my insight test on you, dickhead. So, and I apologise for dickhead, Andy. There was no need for it. I must be tired.
No, and you should see him play War on 40k. Dickhead comes out a lot.
He does. I'm so competitive.
Yeah.
So competitive. Okay.
I'm used to it now. It made me a cup of coffee the other day. It's like, found the gayest cup I could find. Here you go. Cheers, mate.
Well, it was.
Well, it did make me a cup of coffee, so I can't really complain. But anyway.
So because that to me, it sounds more like a deception now. But if you mean it, it's a different role.
It's going to have to be deception, Dave, because I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not to have the egg because that's my bargaining, my only bargaining tool at the moment. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to have to be deception.
Okay. Roll it.
Rolling. Ooh.
He looks as if he's going to attack you. He sneers and he'll say, "Oh, sure." But then he sort of looks as if he's going to attack you. It's still your action, so that was your free action to talk, but he's not bought it.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. Can't really pass that. If I cast invisibility, will that take? Will that include the egg?
Yeah.
If I cover it with a cloak, yeah. Let's say. Yeah. So I'll cast invisibility at second level.
Yeah.
And disengage from the combat, keeping the egg safe. For now.
Genuinely can't fault you. So you're now invisible, and you're concentrating on the invisibility spell. You have the invisible condition.
I can't see how far I'm traveling. It says naught. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I had that problem.
4, 5.
I can see.
Is that 30 feet?
It is.
Yeah. So I'll move to there invisibly.
That's interesting. Can you guys see, now that they've got the invisible condition, you can't see each other?
Can't see him. I
can
can't see
me,
their initiative
and
either.
I can see Mark and Tom.
That
Really?
is
I can't see Andy.
That is a maptool's incredible thing, because what you've just done is you've bumped into Nordan. You've landed on the exact square. So how do we run through this? It's just one of those things, because Nordan was invisible, you couldn't see him, you've withdrawn. You've done it in haste to save the egg to get away from the officer. So you've definitely bumped into him, I would say.
Did I accidentally see him in the nuts when I bumped into him?
Was there cuppage?
Right, I have just cast a
Headbutt him,
4th level spell to go invisible. Let's stop talking about doing damage to Nordan, shall we?
It gets worse, because Mark wanted to know if he cupped you. Or was there cuppage?
Was there cuppage?
I wasn't talking about damage, Sam. I was just talking about a little, little flick.
A glancing
How can you
blow.
flick when you're carrying a massive egg that weighs more than 10 pounds.
I'm a strong Kender. One arm wrapped.
I'm a strong Kender.
See if
Right.
anyone knows this film reference, see if anyone gets it. Give me my club and I'll crack your head like the putrid egg it is. Anyone?
I know it. I
don't
know
I feel
it.
like I do as well.
I'm going to go with Hawk the Slayer.
It is Hawk the Slayer, yay!
I'm no good with film quotes. The only one I can remember at the minute is what's the aerodynamics on those blowjob handles. That's because I've seen the film recently.
What's that from?
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it tomorrow. It's me and the wife's wedding anniversary, so we're going to go and see it tomorrow.
So good, mate. It's so good.
I've been told it's good.
Yeah.
I'll go and watch it on my own again. That's how good it is, and I won't go to them on my own usually.
Right. So what I'm going to ask for, if both of you give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, and your DC is 12.
And if you're within 10 feet of me, which I don't know.
No, they're not going to do. Paladins.
Just rolled 1.
Andy's done. Oh, Nordan's fell over.
She
I
fell
failed both.
over. She fell over.
That's better.
We'll get to choose which testicle I'll take.
Yeah. Which descends,
It's gonna be
Sam?
Hang on. You failed yours as well, Andy?
What? It was
No, I
12.
didn't.
No, it was 12.
14.
It was 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when you started, hang on, how do you know? I'm not telling you which one descends. I thought that was the direction that sentence was going to go. Right, where are we? So what I'm going to say to you is there is a noise from your location. You're both still invisible, but the combatants around you, especially here, and well, actually, everything will sort of look around. They've seen you vanish, they've seen you disappear, and then they hear this, "Oh, my left testicle," coming from the middle of the ground. So they're kind of aware.
I wasn't being serious.
Right, bollock. No.
So
Don't let me be the reason that that's on my way out.
No, it'll be more like as they hit the deck. Fucking shit, magic user.
Yeah, keeping it
Go on,
campaign.
Fucking Kender.
I was going to go with fucking Kender, but I went, no, I'm going to go with the magic user.
I've got a Necron to show you as well, Andy. That's what a Necron is. That's my Necron
picture.
Technomancer.
Okay.
If you can see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a good
On
one with
Discord,
buffing all
mate.
the units, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was meant to
That's
send
my
it to
Immortal. They're just sort of nails. Robot lad. He's not looking.
basically, Andy, you kill them, right?
They come
And then they get back up. It's really annoying.
They get knocked down.
Like zombie robot.
Get up again.
Basically, aren't
The skeleton robots, but yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So Dragon Army Soldier L is going. He's going to continue to shoot towards Arthas and Kelevendros. He's going to throw his hands bricks at Arthas. Imagine having hands bricks thrown at you from a tower, from a fantasy tower in the Dragonlance world. That's 22 to hit you, Mark.
Oh, I'll take it. It's only a javelin.
Okay. That is 7 plus, so 7 normal damage and 2 fire.
So I'm taking the 2 fire, the 7 normal on the 3 off. So that's 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's 4, 5, 6 in total.
Mm-hmm. Second javelin misses. Takes us to Dragon Army Soldier K. He's now going to throw towards where he heard the noise. Sam, it's your turn to roll between you and Mr. Johnson. You call who's.
What do you want to do,
what?
Andy? Odds and evens?
Yeah, whatever, mate.
What do you want?
I'll have odds.
After that flanking ostrich, I'll return.
He's going to do something to a sausage. I missed it. So this is a disadvantage roll to hit Nordan because you're still invisible. 10 at disadvantage. Second javelin. 6. So far, so good, dude. That takes us to the end of round 1. Round 2, Dragon Army Officer A is going to charge into that space. In fact, he's not because he's got a 10-foot range. So he's going to stay there. It would be Mark's turn to roll the random. Mr. Johnson, you can do it again then. So same roll to see if it's going to be Leggit or Nordan.
What, roll a d4.
Roll whatever you like and then assign whatever you think. So you're going odd again, Andy. Yeah, so even.
Yeah. Even.
So 2 attacks at disadvantage to hit Nordan again. Oh, you lucky git. That was a 10 and a natural 20. Rolls a 15.
Nope.
Second, 11.
Nope.
Okay, let's see. He doesn't recharge his assault orders, so he can't use that. Kev the K-Pack is going to do the same. Since it is you two, you might as well do it again then, Sam, to see who Kev the K-Pack is going to attack.
I'll stick with evens. See
Yeah.
if third time's the charm.
Sure.
Nope, it's another 2.
It's
3
you
2s.
again, right? Okay. A lot of disadvantage rolls, though. 12.
No.
Yes. Natural 1. Miss. So far, so good. Sivak against Arthas. Going to use his tail first against you. Apparently, Arthas, who makes very convincing duck noises. That was. I genuinely thought you'd been on one of those hunting trips all of a sudden and got one of those duck calls like Elmer Fudd pulls out of his pocket. Yeah, no, you've lost it now. Serrated Sword is 22 to hit you, Mark.
I'll have to use my last
Ooh,
anus.
Last anus. Second attack was a 22, so you've stopped 2 lots of damage coming in. It was worth it.
Yeah, that was a
Nordan's
third level
turn.
spell slot, which is really harsh. There you go.
I assume I'm not prone.
No.
Cool.
No, I'm not
So
that
gonna
cruel.
That's great. I'm going to run over here.
Yeah.
And then I am going to cast Ray of Sickness on Kev the Capac.
Kiduki.
Just checking my spell slots. I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 hits, dude.
Ooh. It's the number's not coming up on my screen.
25 damage.
10. Yeah. And can I have a Constitution saving throw?
You can. That's one second. There he is. Saving throw rolls well. 19.
Okay, he's not poisoned.
Ugh.
Okay, nobody's just taking 25 damage to the wear, Mark. Face.
In the face.
Thank you, Mark. Anything else from you?
Clip that.
No, mate. No, I haven't got the stuff for it.
Okay. Your turn, Mark. Stop bogling, Mark. Your turn, Mark. I call you out, Connor. Right then. Cheeky bogle.
A little bogle. It's got to be done. Okay, the Sivak, I think, is the one I need to have strong words with. So, he's going in there with a booming blade.
Okay.
Actions, attack. Oh. 16.
He's exactly what you need to hit him.
Get in. So that's longsword damage is 7, and what's it damage? It's 8.
15. How does it die?
Right, I mean, at the minute, Arthas is really down. He's really, really unimpressed with himself because he was afraid of the dragon. It's just going to be almost, sheer anger and frustration. He's just going to go in there, and properly hack him to about there, and then it does its little thing. But what do I have to do now?
Well, both you and Kelevendros need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
+3, Mark. +3.
Well, that work.
That's an 18 for me.
That's a 9.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you failed. You've got the frightened condition for 1 minute. You can repeat it at the end of your at the end of your turn. At the end of each of its turns. Yeah. Okay. Well, I remember because I've got a button for it. I'll stick frightened on you. Oh, I think I can pan in a bit. So we can. For the all the hundreds of people, the thousands of people that watch at home. There you go. That's a better image for you.
Yeah.
You're okay. So that takes us to Dragon Army. He's going to shoot where Kev was. So the only viable target, because Nordan's moved away, is Leggit. So it is going to be you that he attempts to throw his javelin at. 2 disadvantage hits against Leggit. 16 to hit Leggit.
It's
Yeah. That's 6 piercing, 3 fire, total of 9.
yeah.
Second attack rolls a 9.
A miss.
Yeah. Dragon Army Officer B, who is this prick up here, is actually, I need to make a wisdom saving throw for him as well. Saving throws. Yeah.
Either way, mate, he's about to die.
He
He's having
fails.
it one way or the other.
He has a frightened condition. He's going to leap on the Sivak dying, and yeah, he's going to be attacking Arthas at disadvantage. 12 disadvantage to hit you, Mark.
I know, it's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah,
I will then use my reaction to attack him,
sure.
which is a miss with a 10.
It is. Second attack is a natural 1. He's going to try and recharge his assault orders, which he does. He's going to order the lads in the tower to attack. Let me just double check he can do that. 2 of the creatures within 60 feet of yourself, the target has and can hear the officer of the target use its reaction to make 1 melee attack. He can't. He has to do the other officer, which is going to be a disadvantage attack to roll to hit Leggit. Rolls an 8 to hit Leggit.
That's not going to get that Kender of his magnitude, surely.
Yeah. you need a floppy calamari hand for that, don't you? Kelevendros.
Okay, so bonus action yet again. I'll use my last spell slot to Healing Word Arthas.
Oh, uncle.
Say 6 healing.
6.
And then hopefully I'm going to tweb this bloody officer in front of me.
Swing it.
That's a 23 to it.
Oh, I've just taken that in damage. What did you heal me for, Tom? Sorry.
10, 6.
6, so I think that was 12.
Rerolling the 1. So that's 12 points of slashing damage.
How does he die?
I'm just going to ram the sword into him, like quick and shallow, but through his throats we dropped.
Okay, sound. So
And
you've
then
still
I'm
got
gonna-
movement, second attack. Ooh, Kev's having it.
Kev's having it, mate. Kev's having the second attack. That's a 25.
It is.
And that is 14 points of slashing.
Oh, that's
Which
got to
is exactly what he's on.
work.
Just straight in the middle. Gonna cleave him. Cleave him in twain.
Nice.
Taking him down.
I now need Kelevendros and Leggit to make dexterity saving throws, please.
+3, mate. +3. Now, I got an 11, which I believe is fail.
It would be 20.
20 with your bow
with the
now.
+3.
Nice.
Can I have his +3 as well?
No, but thanks for asking. So yeah. I mean, you fought Capax before. Capax. Yeah, Capax sounds better. You fought Capax before, and it explodes into acid as it dies. It does splash over Kelevendros for 5 points of acid damage. So at the start of each of your turn, a creature covered in acid takes acid damage at the start of each of its turn. A creature can use its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. Okay, is that turn for you, dude?
That is turn, mate.
Okay, Leggit, you're up.
All right. I take it I'm not covered in acid due to passing my dex saving throw.
Correct. Right? You've successfully dodged out of the way. Still invisible. No one can see you.
If I was to use my action to scrape said acid off Kel, would that dispel the invisibility?
Nope. It's because it's not an aggressive. Yeah.
So I'll do that as an action, please. I'll scrape it off.
Kel's gonna be going.
Yeah, beautiful. Wow, I don't know because he's probably used to being touched up by this Kender and he tries to steal things off him. So he probably just knows it's Leggit at this point.
Yeah, he's trying to focus just on one area. You know, it's like it's not even acid down there, mate. What are you doing?
I've got Unchained Melodies going round in my head.
Mouthful of Dorito.
Oh, Debbie Moore.
Right. How's Arthas looking besides melted candle?
I've got 3 temporary hit points and 13 real ones.
Okay, so it's not great at all.
Not great, but I'm not on 1 or anything.
But about the same as me. So I think
I'm hard to hit,
mate.
If you're going to heal yourself if you're looking rough.
Yeah, I am, but I'm still invisible, so
yeah,
might just save it. So I think I'll just protect the egg, move away. Which, in fact, what if I was I roll insight to see which way Sam moved? Nordan moved.
You can't, mate. No, searching is it's an action. This is why invisibility is so powerful. So you didn't know? Yes, Tom.
Sorry, it was just for afterwards. But just as a point of order, I've got a potion of greater healing on my belt, Andy. If Leggit's Kender fingers felt a little sticky.
I've got one myself, mate. Well, I was hesitant to use it just because.
But there's a second one sat right there, mate.
Don't tempt me. All right, yeah. So I will. I'll use my potion of greater healing. I think on myself.
Sure.
Is that 4d4 plus 4?
That's now a bonus action to drink a potion.
Yeah.
Ah. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ooh. 9 and 44 plus 4. Did you say? Ooh. It has gone off.
Yeah.
That was a bit bummy.
So I'm intrigued now. Where are you going to finish your move, mate?
Well, I'm going to move.
Please flick him in the testicle again.
It
will be right one, you bastard.
Just towards the front of the tent.
Sure. Yeah, well, you can look inside the tent. So just a point of interest, that was where the leader's tent. That's where the Few Master Hobgoblin came. Okay, so that takes us to Dragon Army Soldier L, who's looking at Arthas. Let's just see, Mark. You never know. You never know what happens. 20.
Miss.
22.
Hit.
Silvery barbs.
Yay!
I think I think yes.
Just in range.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, actually, can you see? He's on the tower. Do you need to be able to? Oh no, you can see him. You're far. Yeah, out loud. Yeah.
60 feet. I didn't think of range. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Right, what was I saying? Okay, so second attack is 11. Who's getting the advantage roll?
Give it to. I'm going to give it to Arthas.
Okay, seems fair.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. That's a lot better than getting a kick in the face like I was about to get.
Yeah, so the Dragon Army Soldier K is now looking at Kelevendros. You're the obvious target. Tom.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Thank you, mate. That
You've been surprised I said it didn't hit.
yeah, that is 10 points of piercing and 5, so a total of 15. First attack.
Okay, and then here's my concentration check to retain thingy shield.
Well done, mate.
21.
Easy pass.
Dave, I thought of a new magic item. Right, it could be called the barbed dildo of unfeasibly painful death. And it can fly on its own, and you just point at someone, and it will go and insert it. I think it's something like 5d10 rectal damage, something like that. I reckon every turn.
Which film is it where there's reference? I think it's some sort of in hell type thing where there's a pineapple, and he's got it the right way around, and he thinks no, turns it the other way around.
You know where he's shoving the pineapple up Hitler's arse?
Is that what's that in?
Preacher.
I'm sure it's like Family Guy or something like that.
Is it a South Park or?
I thought it was the
South Park or Family Guy.
I have a feeling it was Adam Sandler something.
Oh, Little Nicky.
That could have been Little Nicky. Yeah, it could have easily been Little Nicky.
Yeah, with Ozzy's cameo. Here, hit him with this. Brilliant. Anyway, where were we?
Second attack.
Okay. Second, must be this one. 15.
That misses.
Yeah, that misses. Okay. Right. I'll stop paying more attention. So Dragon Army Officer A, he's only got one viable target. He moves in towards Kelevendros. Ooh. Okay, Tom. First attack is going to be 13.
Miss.
Second attack is going to be 21.
That hits.
Okay, he has got a shield, so it's going to be 4 slashing, 1 fire, total of 5. That's not very much.
Okay.
That's was that first attack? Second, hold up, let me.
No, that was second. He missed the first.
Yeah.
15.
Got an 11.
Oh, you know what?
11.
Hold up, am I rolling? I'm rolling soldier. I'm rolling the wrong one. So that was second attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one missed, but it was quite low. It was like, I think,
fair enough.
12, something like that.
I thought I've got that in my head for some reason.
It should have been more damage, mate, if I'm honest with you.
Reroll, that's fine. So I'll add the 6 back on and then roll damage.
5 back on, he did to you.
I thought you did 5 slashing and 1 fire.
4 slashing, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'll take 1 off.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
No, you're all right.
So it is, because it is a lot more. It's 11 piercing and 4 fire.
Yeah, that's
total
like
of 15.
10 more. Yeah.
And the other one was a crit, was it?
No, the other one missed.
Right, fine. Oh, thank God for that.
The other one was like 11 or 12. I think it was 11 or 12 total to hit, something like that. So
okay, right.
I don't think the
cool.
difference. I don't think it'd have been enough to actually still hit me.
Wicked. So Nordan.
Yeah, that's me. I would like to throw a fireball at the watchtower, dude.
Nice one.
Out time, someone fireball or something.
I was about to say, Mark, when is somebody going to whack a fireball out?
So 3 dexterity saving throws. We've got 11 for 1.
Fail.
And 7.
Failed.
Sorry.
For 21 points of damage.
They're all on 1 hit point. Dude.
That's still hefty though, Sam.
That's yeah.
Should have empowered it or something.
63 damage. Well, I mean, yeah, that one you rolled.
I don't even know if I've got the source. I don't even know if I've got the sorcery points for it, but
You need.
oh well.
No. Not to worry. Anything else from you then, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to move again because I've just thrown a fucking massive fireball from this location.
Seems reasonable.
So, just going to nip down this way a little bit.
Okay. Mark.
Yeah. How long am I frightened for?
You can make another saving throw at the end of your turn or 1 minute, whichever.
Right. Sod it. Right. Okay. Bonus. This really is going to be my last ditch thing. Bonus action. Get a spell slot back. Spending me. Channel Divinity.
Yeah.
With that spell slot, I'm just going to be second level one. I'm going to cast Heroism on myself.
Okay.
Which means I'm not frightened anymore.
Yeah.
And how many hit points do I get every? There we go. I gain. Yeah, and I gain 2 temporary hit points right now, and at the start of each of my turns that's channeling. That I'm concentrating on that. I get 2.
Okay, you've still got 3 temporary hit points, haven't you?
I've got 3 at the minute. It's going up to 5 now.
It doesn't, mate. Temporary hit points can only come from one source. So temporary hit points aren't like a pool. But what we'll say is that you have that. So if your temporary hit points. Yeah. No, I get you, mate. But we can't have you up at 5 and increasing every turn. So you stay. Yeah, go on, mate. Go on, carry on.
I'm going to run in. Tweb him with advantage, I believe. Oh no, I can't hit him. I've just got to stay there.
You've used an action, yeah.
Action. So
okay.
I'll stay there so Kel's flanking.
Okay. So we've got the Dragon Army Soldier. At the top, he's kind of looking straight down. The fireballs come from that direction. He's going to attack Kel. 2 javelins. 16 and 8.
Nope.
Okay, it's your turn then, Kelevendros.
So I'm going to try and. So I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to use a Channel Divinity to get a second level spell slot back.
Okay.
I just did that, you bloody cheat! Just copied me. Stop copies me.
And then I'm going to hit this guy straight in the face with advantage.
In the face.
Does an 18 hit, Dave?
No. No, you one off. Splint and shield.
What a scum bubbler.
Right, we'll try that again then. Second attack. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah,
does that hit him?
20.
All right, he's having this then. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He's still looking relatively healthy. Anything else?
That's everything. Bonus action to retrieve my spell slots, 2 attacks, and I'm not going to move because I don't want him to hit me.
Fair enough. Leggit's turn.
Oh, sorry, Dave. I've just realised I used a second level spell slot. So Tom can have so at the start of his go, he gets 2 temporary hit points, and he's immune to being frightened. It's I've got the spell up there. It's use second level because I thought might as well. And it can do a second level or higher. I can do 1 additional creature for every slot above first. So
and you've targeted Tom with a spell slot.
Yeah, so he could have attacked with a what's it?
Shall we do that now?
Yeah. If Tom wants to use his reaction, he can certainly do that.
But it'd be my reaction on your turn, which means it'd be a standard attack, and I would have my reaction going forwards. Is that not right?
Yes.
I'm glad someone knew. I was going to say I've got a fucking clue,
and that's a miss because it's
50. Which takes us to Dragon Army L, who's nearest there. That's going to be Kel as well. So Javelin. Ooh, 23.
Hits.
Okay, it's only 3 piercing and 2 fire. Total of 5.
Okay.
Second
Did
javelin.
you miss my turn, Dave?
I may have done, mate. I did. I do apologise, Mr. Johnson.
All right.
Well done, mate. So we'll assume it. Go on, then. What? I don't know if you can stop that damage coming in, but
So I'm going to. I can climb the tower. I'm guessing. It's got a ladder. It's got access going up.
Yeah, the ladder's on the inside.
Say, I don't know if you missed that. I'm just going to go and try and find my felshing trousers. I'll be back in a minute.
Felching trousers.
I mean, I know what a falchion is, but it's got. Did he say felching?
No. I think he
I
might have said felching.
Felching.
I thought he said
Or
felching.
felching. Felching might be a thing.
Because if he's got a pair of felching trousers, him and I are no longer friends.
So I'm going to bonus action dash up the tower. That's possible, Dave.
Your speed is 40, so you can move 80 as a bonus action dash. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. And then I'm going to cast, at first level, I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Yes!
Hadar.
Okay.
I mean, they need to make a strength saving throw, but I don't think it really matters.
Is it half damage?
It's half damage if they succeed. Yeah.
Okay. First one fails. I'm saying fails because they're rolling less than 10. Oh, the last one rolls 21, so I believe he passes, but they're okay. So have you read the spell description for Arms of Hadar or Hadar?
Yeah. So you invoke the power of Hadar. The dark hunger, tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until the next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
So here's my question to you. The lads haven't seen you go into there. They haven't seen you climb up. But how do all 3 die?
Well, I kind of envision Arms of Hadar like tentacles, like what am I thinking of? What's the big
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu? Yeah, like Cthulhu, like the tendrils, octopus tentacles coming out of like dark blackness, grabbing them by the neck and just kind of flinging them overboard over the tower.
Nice.
Thingy scheme.
Yeah. Mark, could I have confirmation on the type of trousers that you were going into the other room to investigate?
Trousers. If you don't know what felching is, I'm not going to tell you.
We know what felching is, but we're a bit disturbed that that's what you said, mate.
Yeah.
I did.
I need to Google it. I can't remember what it is.
You don't want
to
know.
That. Do that, mate. Put that in your search history. Because I declared. I declared, Mark, that if you have a pair of felching trousers, you and I are no longer friends. Just
Well, no, I appear to have lost them, so it's okay. I failed to find them.
Delete search history.
Do you know what felching is now?
Yeah, I do.
He said, "Do you know what snowmanning is?" Because that's something else I'm not going to tell you about. But that was.
No, I don't know what that one is.
Why are we going down a dark path?
It's because Mark's on the call. That's why.
To who says, "I've just been snowman and I want to go home." Look up what snowmanning means. He's like, "Yeah, I'd want to go home as well." It's not good.
And let's finish the combat. So Dragon. I'm moving on. Dragon Army Officer A is the only one left, but these, as you guys know, are just sort of die-hard fanatics of Takesis. He's just going to attack Kelevendros. First attack. 24.
Hits.
Okay. 6 piercing, 1 fire, total of 7.
Okay.
Second attack. 12.
Yeah, no rest.
Yeah. He hasn't got anyone to use his ability with, so it's you 4 guys in this one Dragon Army Officer now. Sam, you're next to act.
Not worth inviting him to surrender.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please, Dave?
Oh, mate. 10.
Cool. He's gone blind.
Hey.
You just see his eyes go all milky, and you can just see little tiny moons in them.
Nice.
Is that
nice.
a pair of bare arses?
Bears' arses would be very furry. Right.
Whose ass it is? Why it's there?
The blinded condition. I'll read the new one to you, Sam. While you have the blinded condition, you experience in the following effects. Would you believe? Can't see. You can't see and automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. Attacks affected. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Anything else from you, Sam?
No, I'll leave it there.
No, that's all you need, isn't it? Right, Mark, your turn.
Right. I am going to... I'm just thinking... I'll actually say to Kel, because it's freezing, it says, do we want him alive?
We don't need the information, but if he surrenders, I won't.
First off, Dave, I'm going to invite him to surrender.
I'll never surrender. Glory to Takesis.
Right, smash.
There's your answer, mate.
So...
It's
I'm a flanker, so I imagine I had advantage anyway, wouldn't I?
You have advantage for flanking, you have advantage because he's blind, and you have advantage from silvery barbs. Pick one.
I'll move to there as well, because then I'm next to Kel for possible...
Yeah. Because we've got advantage anyway, so...
Yeah, we're going in. It's going to be MFI's second biggest sale of the year. Longsword attack. Oh, I'm going to burn my action surge, Dave. I'm not having that.
Why don't you roll with the advantage that we've just discussed?
Oh, yeah.
3 times over.
Oh, no, I've got another 2.
You did.
2. Yeah, so back to that. I'll burn my action surge.
Go for it. You attack with advantage again, mate.
Right, I'll do it with advantage first time, mate. That's probably useful.
Yeah.
I hope that is. So it's going to be a booming blade. So the slashing damage to start with is...
Well, hold up, Mark. Hold up. Because you can only cast once. All right, go on.
I've only cast one spell, haven't I? Have I?
I know, but you would have done it on your first one. It's all right. It's all right. Let's take him down.
Yeah, so that's 8 slashing and 7 anal.
See, 15 anal. Any number in front of the word anal sounds bad, but
Yeah, it takes extra long time to heal, and you have to make a saving throw every time you need to take a shit.
Normally I say anything else from you, Mark, but I think I'm going to go with that's quite enough from you, Mark. Kelevendros.
So I'm going to spend a use Channel of Divinity, get another 2nd level spell back for later, because we're probably going to want some healing. And then I'm going to hit him twice in the face. Advantage.
Go for it.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'll 23 to hit.
Yep.
Reroll. So it's 8 plus 5, so 13 slashing.
Yeah, still up.
Still up. 2nd attack.
You can do this, mate. You can do this.
Come on.
I'll definitely hit him with a 25.
Yeah.
Reroll that one, so 8 plus again. Another 13 points slashing damage. And
It's not quite.
Consistency.
It's not enough,
Tom,
mate.
Did you roll them with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll let
You did,
If
yeah.
I was him, I'd move. I think you should move.
Leggit's turn.
I think he's not going to move.
Go on, Johnson.
Right. Step up to the edge of the
Okay.
tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast just a casual firebolt
Go for it.
at his anus or anal damage.
Spending too much time with Downing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
19.
Yeah, well, that hits, but it's, I mean, because it's a blinding condition, attack rolls against you have advantage. So you can see if you can get a natural 20 if you want, mate.
Okay.
Ooh,
19.
Yep, 19 is what you need to hit him, so that does hit.
15 points of anal damage.
Yeah. Is that 15 again, isn't it? How does... I'm not looking forward to this. How does he die?
Well, it was aimed at his anus, so he's kind of
Oh, it's going to
He's
be
back.
stinky. Ring of fire.
his back was turned towards me. So it's going to be aimed at his arse, and it's going to
Fire
burn
in-
through his pelvis, and his crotch is just going to explode. Causing maximum anal crotch groin damage.
Like an episode of The
What do you
Boys.
say,
This is.
It's
this guy's cock exploded and just fallen.
Have you ever seen Preacher, the TV show?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, it's Preacher shot me in the penis. Didn't hurt, man. That still makes me chuckle. Right, okay. So where are we for time? Are we finishing at half time? By the way.
As near to as we can.
All right, okay. Let's right. So all is quiet in the camp. The seals in the corner are making an escape, climbing over your immovable rod and your the rope that you've set up, and they manage to escape. In fact, I'm saying that because you can still interact with Yirkel and the rest of the Dynasty or Dagonesty, I forget.
For you, like, we would have set up a rendezvous with them at a later time. So the case would have been get out, and then we'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, sound. So just as combat finishes, Mark, Arthas's plate armor starts to creak, rust, and then just fall to pieces. So you are no longer armored at all.
Does anyone have mending? So I don't. I've checked and I can't take it either.
It's past mending.
I do have mending.
Sam, fix his armor.
Might have to cast it a few times.
I do have mending.
I do use a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Dave,
I've got. I know at
Save
least
my
one other
arm.
character I've got mending with. I've definitely took mending with another character, and this is the first time I've ever used it.
It's one of those cantrips that when you do need it, it's really nice. Yeah,
I've got mending.
Of course you have.
Is it stacked if we use it together?
I'm assuming that it's because it's not totally disintegrated. I'm assuming that mending can do that without too much of an issue.
The spell repairs a
I'd
single break
say-
or tear in an object you touch, such as broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as it's no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of former damage.
I feel like that's changed. I feel like it was different before, but
While
I could be wrong
all
about
this is going on, Dave, can I
That is the
recce the
legacy.
tent to see what?
Oh, of course you can.
I'll
You
ask-
Luke and a Kender.
Yeah.
spell description. Yeah. So in the Few Masters hut, you find in the desk there's 2 potions of greater healing and a pouch containing 300 gold pieces. The rest of the camp, there's bits and bobs, but nothing major.
What about
Left.
those javelins
Hang on a minute.
that they were throwing? They were doing extra fire damage.
They were
No,
doing
they
extra
can do
fire
that,
damage
though.
because of their sort of like Takesis abilities.
Oh, fascists.
the zealots of Takesis. I'm not
We've
going to call them
just cleared
paladins because I'm
out
not going to.
This entire camp, and all there is 2 potions of healing and 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, Dave.
So
What,
whilst
got
they're
to
moaning
pay for
about that,
yourself?
Dave, whilst they're complaining about that, I'm going to give Arthas and myself a level 2 cure wounds each.
Oh, nice one, thank you. So
So that's 13 healing for you, mate.
13. Thank
And
you.
mine's awful 6, but I've probably got more hit points than you anyway. So
I'm on 26 now with 3
I'm on
temporary.
15. So
Can I ask, where did we get the 10 temporary hit points from?
somebody cast something. I think it might be a mark.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, there's a few things. I've got a few things that can do that. I don't know what.
Okay. I'm going to be that DM. I don't like to do it very often, but I'm going to rule no for mending. It's because it specifically says 1 foot in any dimension, and this is like huge patches. I was styling it as he can still use the armor for the purpose, but 1 foot that's 12 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's bigger damage than that. It would be sort of if you're trying to mend something bigger than a foot, it would sort of get to that point and then vroom, straight back out again, type thing.
I'm going to take the dragon officers.
I was going to say, what about loot
Yeah.
on the bodies then? What armor
Yeah,
they
so
wearing?
you can put together a functioning set of splint armor. That's heavy, isn't it? A splint.
I've no
Believe.
idea.
I think so. I think the only thing better than the splint, I think, might be half plate, which is technically medium armor. Ventry. Let me have a quick look. Magic Ventry.
Splint. Yeah, splint's 1 off plate, so it's AC 17 instead of 18. So you're only dropping 1 AC mark.
I don't care. I've still got a massive cob on. Where the hell is it? Cast
We'll get you
off.
some more plate, mate. We've got enough money to buy you some if we can find
Split-
it.
oh, there
So,
we are. There we are.
So
see if we get you some magical plate.
left in the camp, you've got Kenner, who was the Kender. that was on death's door. Kenner will tell you that he is from Heart's Hollow, and he's requesting that you escorting back there. The Sea Elves are also there, but the Dimonesti, just found it. So the Dimonesti Elves, thank you profusely. You have Yerkel now that the camp's clear. Yerkel and I think it was Ishval come and congratulate you, and you have sort of a Yub Nub song that's not at the end of the not at the end of the campaign, but you have a brief celebration. You're able to do so securely in the knowledge that you've survived a dragon attack, and you've managed to clear the camp and rescue everyone that you needed to rescue.
It's a female Kender. Are they?
It's a female Kender. So let's leave your perving until the start of next session, shall we? Then, because yes.
I play.
Or do you just want to make the dice roll now and then see how you get on?
I was going to cast Charm Person. I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why? You know, I'm sat and I'm thinking, oh, I wonder who'd like a game of D&D. Oh, I know, Andy Johnson would like a game of it.
Can we also say take a short rest, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the long rest, no, but short rest. I'm kind of just so we can heal up before we move.
It's a natural one for the saving throw.
Lots of hit dice in a minute.
I'll leave it till next game then, Dave.
You won't, because we're moving on for next game. You listen. You do in your own tiny head what you want to do with this poor defenseless Kender woman.
I'm not going to do anything now. It's just kind of I'm just trying to warm up to her. I'm just trying to get her on side. You know, say, look, duck, we saved you from all these draconians. You know, show me a bit of love, and we'll see where this goes. Magic may happen.
She swoons into your arms.
As if she could do anything else with your natural one.
And she's on 1 hit point. Right, so what do you want to do next time?
We'll take her back to Heart's Hollow, I suppose. Maybe have a quick chat with the Sea Elves, and then we go meet Dalinar. I think that's all we've got left to do.
And then go look for the Lost City.
Is it Dalimar, not Dalinar?
Dalamar.
And the whole time on this journey, Nordan is going to remind the party how he took 0 damage in this entire combat.
You hid like a coward.
He didn't. Not
Spotted,
until
mate.
the dragon turned up.
Arthas is properly down because he's lost his Solamnic armor and he wanted to run away from the Draconian. So he's properly depressed. He's just sat there silently. He's not happy with himself at all.
Deal with that next
Okay.
time. We can have a conversation about that, me and you. Don't worry about it.
Sound. So you what I'll say is you managed to get to shut up, Andy. You managed to get to Heart's Hollow without anyone being molested or what's the D&D equivalent of date raped? You
Probably that,
Charm
Dave.
Probably Charm
it's
Person,
probably
yeah.
it's probably charm person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Consent's
Yeah.
important, Andy.
Now you've said it, I'm kind of regretting the decision. Oh, well, it's made.
Right.
We'll see where this goes.
So what we'll start at Heart's Hollow next time with business to conclude at Heart's Hollow. Then
have a long
on
rest.
you can have your long rest.
Yeah.
Then on to the Cove where Dolomar wanted your assistance, and then on to City of Lost Names.
And they're level 8.
The look on Dave
Maybe.
says, face says no.
Maybe.
Okay. We just cleared out a whole draconian camp. Told a dragon to fuck off. Freed a load of elves. Saved the Kender.
Yeah, we've got a dragon save as
He's
well.
not even going to give us level 8. This is bullshit. I'm going to write a complaint. This is bullshit.
Who to, dickhead? Who to? See, you've had 2 dickheads today, Johnson.
Yeah,
Have you got a complaints department, Dave?
Yeah, he has. It's me, but they get ignored. Because I'm the only other DM for Dark and Angel.
I've got
So it's me.
chocolate chip muffins that I need to eat before I go to bed, so I'm going to go and do that. So
before we go quickly, Mark, just a quick. Are we all? So I'm happy to move to the new rule set for my character if everyone else is going to do the same thing. So for me, if everyone's doing it, I'll do it. But it's up to whether everyone wants to do it.
I'll happily go with the flow. So
it's individual basis. No, don't. Yeah, it's not one for all. It's if either you change everything or you change nothing. For you individually,
I'm happy to go with the flow. I mean, you know how I struggle with the simplest things anyway in D&D. As long as it's not going to overcomplicate things for me, I'm fine to go with whatever.
There's no point me doing it because my subclass is a legacy subclass.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I'd have to rebuild Cal differently.
Let me turn this off, and then we'll pick it up next time.